One of the big ones was the SchemaDrift update. We've added some new stuff to SchemaDrift there, and I believe, Steve, that was pretty much all you're doing on the comparison changes.
Yes. So we're always asking people for feedback. What do you like about Database Health Monitor? What do you like about SchemaDrift? What do you don't, or what don't you like about it? And we got some feedback that said, here's a couple things that SchemaDrift was not doing very well. What SchemaDrift does is it goes out and it points at two different databases and it shows you what's different in the schema. You can go look at like what procedures are different or what tables or primary keys, any of that kind of stuff like Mitch is showing there. But what we ran into was that there were indexes that had different case on the name of the index. So we changed it to allow for an ignore case. If you're on a case insensitive database, it probably doesn't matter. But if you're on a case sensitive database, it may matter. But there's now a checkbox there that you can click for to ignore case when it's doing the comparisons. So that was a small enhancement that I think had a big impact on things.
Yeah. I know you mentioned it, the bug reports and the suggestions, the feature suggestions are huge. A lot of the things that were fixed in these last few Database Health Monitor releases are thanks to the community reaching out to us and saying, hey, this is something I ran into in my environment, something that's pretty niche, but it helps us fix everything and make Database Health Monitor a way better product for everyone.
Yep. And in our test environment, we only have like 18 different SQL servers running with like 18 different, or not 18 different versions, but every version from 2005 through 2025. And there are things that we miss. There are things that you might have a completely different setup. You might have a different, I don't know. Well, we ran into one with differences what people had with a date format because they were using a European date format rather than the US date format. We had to fix some of those. We're happy to fix some of those for our European customers. So
the other part of that we're also slowly working on is very slowly because it's a lot and we don't have necessarily the right test environments is the AWS and Azure compatibility upgrades. A lot of the stuff doesn't work with those right now, but a lot of the good features do. But if there's any reports specifically that you want us to focus on adding compatibility for, let us know. We're slowly working through like everything as we have a couple clients with Azure and AWS servers, but it's one of the bigger chunks of development time that we need to add.
Thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click the thumbs up icon. And if you want to subscribe, click subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we have new videos. All right, have a great day.